Parents have long been aware of the dangers of social media for young people, but have you ever wondered or worried about what teachers are saying to their students online?
Reporter Yvonne Tahana went to Matodi Bay for this unsettling story.
This former principal's troubles started on Facebook.
I didn't even flinch, that's how hearty I am.
There's no doubt people love Louisa.
She's fantastic with the kids.
Kia ora tātou katoa.
Louisa Mutu was once a celebrated teacher in the north. During her 6 years here, she was responsible for a growing role and for children who were excelling at NCEA levels 1 and 2. But that success would all come crashing down when a parent stumbled across a series of late-night Facebook messages. In the spring of last year, Tania Ngātai's teenage daughter invites mates over for a weekend. One of them uses the computer and forgets to log off.
I went on my Facebook page. That was what I wanted to do, but the page was already opened and with the chat box opened with the tūmaki's name on it.
In the private conversation, Mutu pushes for details about a 15-year-old's first sexual experience.
You tell me, please. I'm worried.
Can I tell you face to face?
Nah, I want to know now, please. Face to face. Don't matter to me at this stage.
I don't feel comfortable at the moment saying it.
Oh, just say it, man. Geez, that's why I get hoha with girls. Boys, just say it. Look, please don't feel awkward. But did he come inside you? If he did, well, we don't want to take that risk.
That's sick. If that was my daughter, I would have knocked her out. She comes across in these conversations where she's the student's best friend. You know, she talks like she's a teenager. When things don't go her way in the conversation, she's dominant.
In July through October, there were 28 messages between the pair. Most were sent after 8 p.m, the latest at 2:30 a.m. In nearly all cases, Mutu initiates contact. They talk wānanga, haka practice, drinking sessions, contraceptives, and a rule forbidding girls in her school from having boyfriends. The teacher also shares her own troubles.
Student Y rang. He's so upset he wants to have a hui to try and fix it. But I'm hoha. I don't know.
Oh, OMG.
I know you aren't supporting his whipped ass or encouraging him, but he needs to wake up quickly. I won't stand for it.
The 42-year-old's been censured and deregistered by the Teachers' Council, but not before she argued that the student's Facebook messages amounted to a call for help. She's not alone. 16 teachers across the country have found themselves on the social media roll call of shame. In one of the worst cases, the teacher sent photos of a student to a convicted paedophile. Louisa's not the first in her family to be deregistered. In 2011, her brother was as well for kissing a 15-year-old on a mattress. Back at Matodi, the community fractures now run deep.
The community divided as soon as they found out about the complaint. The whole thing was twisted where it was not the tūmaki's fault. I was accused of stuff and then threatened by a parent. There was one man who stood up and said in this hui that if the board didn't reinstate her, there was going to be a mass exodus of whānau, teachers and tamariki leaving the school.
Some still see a way back to teaching for Louisa.
I would like to think that she would get back into teaching. She's got a lot of skills. We all agree that she crossed a line. But nonetheless, if it had been my girl, I just would have been glad that my girl had somebody to go to that they felt they could trust.
Regardless, the whole case should serve as a foghorn to teachers.
Well, ko ngā whakawhitiwhititanga mōhiohio a mati a Ipurangi, he mea me ātamatara ngā kaimahi I roto I ngā kurukaupapa Māori, kia tūpato.
I whakapā atu mātou kia Louisa Mutu, engari kāre ia I hia ki te kōrero mai kia mātou.
Now, last week we discussed, or you discussed actually, Ngāpuhi's treaty settlement